Hello everyone and welcome to this session of programming with Python. In this session we will see what are Python functions. So let's look at our objectives. We will start by understanding what do we mean by functions. Afterward we will see how do we define our functions. Afterward we will see how do we call our function, and in the end we will see the concept of number of arguments. So what are functions? Functions are basically a block that takes some input, perform some operation on that input and give back something new. So for example, if you can see on your screen, we have a function that take x as an input and give y as an output. So when we give our block 2 as an input, we get 18. When we give it 3, we get 27, and when we give it 4, we get 36. So if we open this our block of code, we will realize that whatever we give this block as an input, we multiply it by 9 and we give back the output. So 2 is multiplied by 9 and we are given 18, 3 is multiplied by 9 and we are given 27, 4 is multiplied by 9 and we get 36. So we multiply our input to the 9 and give back an output. So this is how we perform the function. Now how do we create a function in Python? The basic syntax of creating a function in Python is first we write the def keyword, followed by our function name and followed by the parameter name. So what are the parameters? Parameters are basically the input given to our function. So for example, in the previous case, x was a parameter or 2, 3, 4 was a parameter. When we perform or when we give the definition, the input is known as the parameter and the specific parameter, for example 2, 3, 4 are known as argument. So let's head over to Python and understand this in detail. So first, if we want to create the same function, we will write first the def keyword, followed by the function name. Let's say our is 9 multiple, and afterward the parenthesis sign, and within the parenthesis sign we write the argument name, which is x in our case. Afterward the colon sign and the indented block of code. So what were we performing with our function? We were multiplying it with by 9. So 9 multiplied by x, and afterward we return y. Now if we call our function, we have to write the name of our function, which is 9 multiple, and give it an argument. So if we give 2 as an argument to our function, then the name 9 multiple is not defined. So what did we do wrong? Okay, here we have not written t. So if we run this, we get 18 as an output. Similarly, if we pass 3 as an argument and we run it again, we get 27 as an output. And let's say if we give it 4 as an argument and we pass it again, we get 36 as an output. So this is how we define a function in our Python, and this is how we call our function. Now the number of arguments should be same while calling and while defining the function. So for example, let's say we have a function that take 2 arguments or 2 parameters, sum them and return the output. So let's say we have a function named def toSum, and it takes 2 input, that is a and b. It sums a and b and return the sum. Now if we call our function, let's say we write the name of our function, that is toSum, and we write the argument name, let's say 2, 3, and if we run this, we get 5 as an output. But let's say if I remove one of the argument and give it only 2 as an argument, then Python will give us an error that we have one missing required positional argument, that is b here. So the number of argument we defined during function definition, we have to define the same number of argument during function calling. So that's all for this session. We will meet again in next session discussing the arbitrary arguments. Thank you.